Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And sometimes we see an athlete's age and we're like, how is he that young still? And I feel like that's the case with Luka Doncic, who recently just turned 25 years old and just has put up some of the most ridiculous stats throughout his career. Now, he hasn't made the NBA Finals yet, did make one conference finals. Mavericks languishing in an eighth spot in the West, but the West is stacked. They're 8 games over 500. And Luka continues to make history. This was last night. Dallas Mavericks beating the Detroit Pistons, 142 to 124, improving Dallas's record to 36 and 28. Was another ho hum performance for Luka Doncic. 39 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Just again, you don't even blink an eye when you see that box score, and that's how commonplace he's made it of late. It's not something that should be taken for granted how historic it is. As you say, this is via StatMuse X. My little girl Rosie's sneezing. Poor little girl. Anyhow, first player ever with 6 consecutive 30-point triple doubles. He's also the first player with 5 consecutive 35-point triple doubles. If we take a look at that game log, so the streak started. This doesn't include last night's game, but the streak started, the 30-point streak, against Toronto, which was actually on his birthday, February 28th. That's the day he turned 25. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 16 assists. Then against Boston, March 1st, 37 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. Against the Sixers, 38 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Against the Pacers, 39 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. And then against the Heat, 35 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Now the team is 3-3 in those 6 games. But if you look at the game before, he just missed out on it being 7 consecutive games. As you see, he had a 45-point game and just finished 1 rebound shy of a triple double, 9 rebounds, 14 assists. But once again, Luka Doncic just continuing to put up historic numbers. My question is, where would you rank him in the MVP race right now? Now, it's going to be hard to put him first because, as I mentioned, the Mavericks are the 8th seed in the West, though they are just a game out of 6th. The Suns and Kings are both a game ahead of them. And I know some may be thinking, well, Russell Westbrook won a MVP while his Thunder were the 6th seed. Well, there was a lot of narrative that helped his case. One was that Kevin Durant had just left the team, and they still finished 12 games over 500 that season. And he became the first player to record a triple double in 5 decades. Had a seasonal averages of a triple double, which he did, I think, 3 other times in his career afterwards. But it hadn't been done since Oscar Robertson. To me, Jokic is the clear cut favorite to win MVP. The only way he couldn't is if something happened and he didn't reach the 65 game threshold. Knock on wood, because I don't want to see him get hurt. And I probably would put SGA second. Thunder currently first in the West, although Timberwolves and Nuggets are just a half game back, and it's an incredibly close Western Conference. Then it would be a toss up for me between Doncic and the Greek freak Antetokounmpo for third. But let me know in the comments, where do you put Luka Doncic in the MVP race? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.